Hello everyone, welcome to Stay Update presented by JK Rakhan. So friends, the latest update is coming from Indian Army related to the Short Service Commission Tech Entry 57th course for men. So the latest update is related to the call letter. So friends, finally the call letter for Short Service Commission Tech Entry 57th for men has been declared on the Indian official website recently. All the call letter under the different SSB boards, for example Bhopal, Bangalore, Bhopal and Kapurthala has been declared on the Indian official website. All those candidates who have qualified their official cutoff under the SSC Tech Entry 57th course can download their call letter from the Indian Army official website. So friends, in this video we shall discuss that how to download your call letter for your SSB and what are the important documents and essential items that you need to keep with yourself while reporting at the SSB board. So friends, firstly we are going to discuss that how to download your call letter from the Indian Army official website. So friends, in order to download your call letter for the SSB interview, you need to come on the Indian Army official website, and then after there is a separate section is available in order to download the call letter, that is download section. So you need to click on this link that is available on this official website. So after click on this link, you will be in a position to download your call letter for your SSB under the different SSB board. For example, for the Selection Center Allahabad, the call letter for the SSB under SSC Tech 57th course has been uploaded here. You need to download this call letter for the SSB board under this section after clicking on this link. So after clicking on this link, you will be in a position to download the call letter for the Allahabad board. And similarly for the SSB Bangalore, you can download the call letter for the SSC Tech 57th course, and similarly for the SSB board Bhopal, and similarly for the SSB board Kapurthala. So all those candidates who qualified the official cutoff under the SSC Tech entry for the 57th course for men or the 28th course for the women can download their call letter separately, as we have already discussed from the Indian Army official website. So friends, after downloading this call letter in your mobile, you can open this call letter, and this call letter will be same for all the candidates who are going to report at the SSB Allahabad. There will be no name, there will be no date of birth will be mentioned in this call letter. This call letter will be same for all the candidates who are going to attend their SSB interview at the. So this is the main question that aspirants were asking in the comment section, that there is no name that is mentioned on the call up letter. So this call up letter is same for all those candidates. This question has been cleared now. Now friends, we are going to discuss that what is the address on which you need to report. So the address of your SSB board completely mentioned in your call letter under your SSB board. As you can see in the para 2, there is a complete address that is mentioned for the SSB Allahabad where you need to report at your SSB board. And then after, important information that you need to keep with yourself before reporting at the SSB board. So what are the important documents and essential items and the important things that you need to keep with yourself when you will report at the SSB board. Firstly is related to the COVID-19 advisory. So for this you have to download the Arogya Setu app, and before leaving your home station you need to take the screenshot of having green status on the Arogya Setu app, and the same screenshot you need to show to the officer when you will enter at the SSB board. And if this screenshot will not be available at the time of screening, or we can say that at the time of entry at your SSB board, you will not be permit in order to enter at the SSB board. So this is the most important information that you need to keep in your mind. Then after, all those candidates who belong to free containment zone, only that candidates are preferable to travel to their SSB boards. Remaining candidates who are from the containment zone are not preferable to travel to their SSB boards. They can change their SSB interview under this circumstance. Then after, if there is any wrong name or any tattoo, then you have to make an affidavit for that, and same affidavit you need to produce at the time of the document verification. And if the candidates will not be able to show that document for the wrong name or for the tattoo, you will not be permitted there. Then after latest passport size photographs. So this latest passport size photographs not older than 1 week, means to say that the passport size photograph, the background should be light, and this photographs not older than 1 week. You need to keep this latest passport size photocopies within 30 to 40 copies. So that are required. Then after friends, those candidates who are selected in the stage 1 for the stage 2, means to say that after qualifying the OIR and the PPDT, you will be shortlisted for the stage 2. So in the stage 2 will comprises of the 4 days. You will not be allowed to go outside from the premises of the SSB board. You will stay at the SSB board for the more 4 days. We can say that for the stage 2 you will not be permitted to go outside. And then after, the essential items that you need to keep with yourself, that is dury, bedsheet and the pillow cover for the stay at the SSB board. And the essential items that you need to keep with yourself while participating in the PPDT, for example, your personal face mask, your face shield, your gloves, hand sanitizer and water bottles. All these items you have to take with yourself, and if any kind of items will not be present there, for example there is no face shield during the discussion of your PPDT, it indicates that you are not a self-disciplined person and you are not following the instructions that are mentioned in the call letter, and this will indicate your wrong behavior. So all these details you need to keep with yourself while reporting at the SSB board. Then after RT-PCR report, reverse transcription and polymerase chain reaction, this negative certificate, this is basically the coronavirus test, and this test is required, and in this test your report should be negative. So this COVID-19 negative certificate is required, and specially test RT-PCR is required, and this RT-PCR test should have been conducted within 72 hours of reporting at the selection center. And then after, whenever there is a report will be available either online or offline, you need to take that report and show that report while entering at the SSB board. But that test should be conducted within 72 hours of reporting at the SSB board. Then after, no risk certificate. So the format of the no risk certificate is mentioned in the appendix A. We shall discuss that how to declare this no risk certificate and what is mentioned in the no risk certificate. Then after, any candidates having the symptom like fever, cold, cough and running nose or detected at the station, or we can say that at the entry of the service selection board, will not be allowed for the stage 1, that is screening. Those candidates will be returned back to their home and the new dates will be allocated to those candidates. Then after, quarantine policy. So friends, at this moment there is no Indian state who is following the quarantine policy strictly, and in future if there is any quarantine policy will be declared by any Indian state, so you have to follow the quarantine policy in a particular state. Then after, do's and don'ts that you need to keep in your mind while present at the SSB board. Then after friends, you need to scrutinize your eligibility, whether the age eligibility criteria or education qualification, or especially the cutoff percentage. So the cutoff percentage means to say that whatever the marks that you have mentioned in the online application form should be matched with your education qualification certificate, means to say that with your all DMCs up to 6th semester, and all the details, whether your name, your father name, your mother name, gender, your date of birth, all the details should be matched with your matriculation certificate, otherwise there will be a cause of rejection. Then after friends, apart from this, there is a lot of the appendix that you need to declare. For the tribal communities there will be a few appendix that we shall discuss. For your traveling allowance there will be a separate appendix where the format of the traveling allowance will be there. So all those candidates who are going to attend this SSB interview first time can claim for the traveling allowance. Then after friends, the documents that are required when reporting for the SSB interview. So you have to keep with yourself all the original documents that we shall discuss now, and apart from the original certificates you have to keep with yourself 2 photocopies duly attested by yourself. So the friends, first documents that you need to keep with yourself is your matriculation certificate and also the mark sheet. So all your details, your date of birth, your name, your parents name, your gender, all these details will be tally with your matriculation certificate. So please keep this thing in your mind. Then after your 12th class mark sheet and certificate, and in case of the diploma holders, all your DMCs up to 6 semester you have to keep with yourself in original form also, and the 2 photocopies with self attested also. Then after your engineering degree or provisional degree, so if you attain your engineering degree, so you need to keep with yourself your degree in original form, or if you did not get the original engineering degree, so you have to keep with yourself your provisional certificate in original also, and the 2 photocopies also. Then after your mark sheet of all your semester up to 8 semester, and candidate having backlog, means to say that if there is any candidates having backlog at the time of the submission of application form, are not eligible to apply and also not eligible to appear in the SSB interview. Then after your valid proof of identity, either your Aadhaar card or PAN card or voter ID or your passport. And most important document is your online application form. Your online application form you can download from the Indian Army official website. We have already discussed that how to download your online application form, and how to open this online application form. You have to enter your registered mail ID as it is as a password in order to open this online application form. And then after you need to take a printout of this online application form, and then after you have to affix a photograph, and then after you have to self attest that photograph that you will paste on this application form. Then after friends, there is few appendix that we shall discuss, appendix A, B, C, D and so on and so forth. We shall discuss in this video in a very comprehensive way. And important information for the final year students who did not complete their degree till now, they are present in the final year of their engineering degree, so they have to give the declaration in the kind of appendix. So we shall discuss in the appendix that how to declare that particular appendix. So in the appendix you have to declare that your result of your degree will be declared by 1st of October 2021. Then after friends, the few important information we have already discussed this. And most important, the para 8, under the para 8, change of interview date or center will not be entertained or will not be replied or will not be permitted. So there will be no change of SSB date or SSB center, clearly mentioned in the SSB call letter. So friends, this is the official cutoff we have already discussed for the different kind of disciplines of your engineering degree. So if you have not covered that video of the official cutoff of SSC Tech 57th course for men, so please go through that particular video. We shall give the link of that particular video in the description box. So friends, these are the stages. We have already discussed that stage 1 and stage 2, and how many days you will be present at the SSB board at the different stages. Then after friends, the essential items that you need to keep with yourself while reporting at the SSB board. So these are all the important items that you need to keep with yourself. For the gents and for the ladies, particularly quantity already mentioned here, and all these details are very important. Do not skip any kind of item from this box, and the quantity will be same. You have to keep this quantity in your bag. So friends, you have to keep with yourself your 40 photocopies of the latest passport size photograph. So these are all the essential items. You have to read between the lines of all these items that are required while reporting at the SSB board, and during your whole stay, all these items will be used at the different stages of the SSB interview. Then after friends, we are going to discuss your different kind of formats like your appendix A, B, C, D. Appendix A is required for which purpose, and for the final year students which appendix is required, and for the traveling allowance which appendix format is required. So all these details we are going to discuss now. So the friends, first appendix we shall discuss after this. So this format is for the tribal communities. So all those candidates who belong to the tribal communities and having the permanent tattoos needs to be declared this document their place of tattoo, the size of the tattoo needs to be mentioned in this document. This is particularly for the tribal community students. And this certificate for the particular tattoo, so you have to declare for the different kind of tattoos if available on your body for the tribal community students. So you have to mention your each tattoo in this document. Then after friends, appendix A. So appendix A will be common for all the candidates who are going to attend their SSB interview at the different SSB boards. So this is the no risk certificate. So you have to declare this document on your own that if there is any contact of COVID-19 during your transit or during your stay at the SSB board, so you will be responsible for that. So this is a kind of no risk certificate. You have to declare this certificate on your own. Then after, your appendix B is related to your duplicate registration ID. So by declaring this certificate, you are going to ensure that there is no more than one registration ID or profile that is available on the Indian Army official website. So this document also declare on your own. Then after, your appendix C. So when this document is required only for those candidates whose original documents have submitted in their institutions. If their original documents are not available with themselves. And friends, this documents needs to be declared from the institution where the documents have been deposited. For example, you can declare this document from the principal or the registrar of your college or from the university as well. So this particular bona fide cum custodian certificate is only for those candidates whose documents, original documents, have been deposited in the institution. Then after, appendix D. So this format is only for those candidates who have already attempted previous SSB interviews. So all those candidates needs to be mentioned their previous SSB interview attempts. So this document is not for the fresher candidates. Then after, your appendix E. So friends, this appendix is particularly for those candidates who are present in the final year of their engineering degree. So in these documents, all the final year students needs to be declared that their result is expected to be declared by 1st of October 2021, and this document also needs to be declared by your principal or the registrar of your college. Then after, your appendix F. So friends, this appendix F is basically your CGPA to percentage conversion certificate. For example, friends, when you convert your CGPA into the percentage, you multiply your CGPA with the multiplication factor in order to convert your CGPA into the percentage. So that CGPA conversion multiplication factor you have to mention in this document, that is a conversion formula. And if there is any document that is provided by your university that indicates the multiplication factor in order to convert your CGPA into the percentage, you can also refer that document instead of this appendix F. Appendix G. So this is the same CGPA conversion certificate for the final year appearing candidate. And friends, this document is particularly for the final year appearing candidates, and the above appendix F is particularly for those candidates who have completed their engineering degree. Then after, your appendix H. So friends, this appendix H is particularly for the declaration towards your final semester. For example, how much percentage you have taken in your final semester. So you have to mention all these details in these documents, that your cumulative percentage up to 6th semester is how much you need to mention here, and your approved cutoff percentage in your stream in the SSC Tech 57th course, that percentage also needs to be mentioned in this document. Then after, friends, appendix J. So this document is related to your backlog declaration. You have to declare in this document that there is no backlog is present at this moment, or we can say that at the time of submission of the application under SSC Tech 57th course. Then after, your appendix K. So this appendix K is for the traveling allowance. So friends, this document and along with this document you have to attach two more documents. First document is your Xerox copy of your ticket, and second is your passbook copy. So these two documents you need to attach with this document in order to get the traveling allowance. And traveling allowance will be provided only those candidates who are going to attend the SSB interview under the Short Service Commission first time. So friends, you need to fill this traveling allowance form before reporting at the SSB interview. So please keep this in your mind that before beginning your stage 1, that is your OIR or PPDT, you have to submit this traveling allowance form along with your two documents. First is a copy of your ticket and second is a copy of your passbook. Passbook means to say that your bank passbook. So friend, this is the appendix K where traveling allowance format is mentioned here. You need to take printout of this document and then after you have to fill this document, and along with you have to attach your two documents that we have already discussed. So friends, these are all the formats and the original documents and the Xerox copies and the essential items we have discussed in this video in a very comprehensive manner, and we hope that all your doubts get clear after watching this video. And if there is any doubt that is retained in your memory, you can ask that particular query in the comment section. We shall definitely discuss about your queries in the upcoming online session or offline session. Thank you friends.